Well, on January 20th, 2007, Army Major Michael Taylor made the ultimate sacrifice. You can see him right there when his Black Hawk helicopter was shot down during a mission in Iraq. Well, now his wife is here, and she is sharing the story of her journey after such a life-changing loss. Wendy Taylor, author of the new book, Undefeated, a war widow's story of faith and survival, and she joins us right now. Wendy,
good morning.
It's really
Thank
good to
you.
have you with us. And we were saying in the commercial break, it happened 10 years ago, but
it still feels like it was yesterday. I still miss him just as much as I did the first day.
And you talk
sure do.
You talk about the role of a soldier's wife, and every time he would leave, your heart would ache.
It did. It sure did. And it just, I mean, I ache for him now, but yeah, I never fully, I didn't always know what he was doing when he was gone, and I missed him terribly. And it's hard for a soldier's wife to hold the fort down for him until they get back home with your children and everything, plus worrying about their safety, you know. And but you just have to be strong and support them. They need to know that they have that support at home. Absolutely. And that allows them to do their job and not be distracted.
And there was one day where he didn't come home in 2007, where his Black Hawk helicopter it crashed. And you were told that devastating news. Your life changed forever.
It did.
What was the hardest part about that moment for you?
The hardest part was telling my children. I did not want to do that, and I remember I called them downstairs, and they both sat on the couch. And as I went down on my knees, I said, God, how much more do I have to do? And I remember my daughter said, is it bad? And I said, yes. And they both looked at me, and they said, is he okay? And I said, no, he died. And just the wailing that came from them was just horrific. And I think I felt myself leave at that moment. The old Wendy was gone. That was the hardest part. That's still the hardest part of this journey, was having to tell them.
Your beautiful family, we can see on that screen there.
That was on 4th of July.
Boy, and their dad, and they will always remember him as being a hero to them. And to you know, we talk so much about our military and our veterans and just all the amazing things that they're doing to protect this country, but often that gets lost is the family and the spouse and the role that they play in supporting them and holding down the fort and also just being strong. Where do you find that strength?
God. He is the only reason that I got through this whole thing. And there was a moment when I just had to completely surrender to him. And this was after Michael passed, and I just gave everything over to him, and he took care of me. But that's really the only way you're going to ever get through any of this, is to rely on God to help you get through it.
This hits home for so many people, so many families. I've got two brothers that are about to go out and do their missions, and my brother's wife, he's a pilot in the Navy. She just texted me and she said, you know, they just had a baby boy. She said, he's going to leave me for 9 months. I'm already trying to emotionally get prepared for this. What message do you have for her and so many others that are about to go through this journey?
Just be patient, and just be very supportive to your spouse. Let them know that everything is okay at home, and then that way they're not distracted on whatever mission that they have. That helps them to focus and to get home sooner.
If you could say one thing to your husband today, what would that be?
That I miss him every day. I miss him every day, and I can't wait to see him again. That's what I would say.
Wendy, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And your husband will never be forgotten. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.